What's it to you?
Sneeze Fest 2020.
We gonna go into the locked voice so nobody bothers us?
Ah,
What was
alrighty
what?
then. A sound that I heard, and I don't know if it even come through.
Well, I didn't hear it, so probably not.
And what were you asking about, room or whatever?
I didn't know if I was gonna go into the locked voice so I didn't get bothered.
I won't. Uh, doing my typical going on posting. Okay, I am immediately confused.
Why for this time?
I open up Twitter to post my thing, normally do, and
That's
I find a video of someone playing Project Zomboid, running around in a cow suit with a shotgun shooting at zombies.
I mean, I can think of
Not
worse.
the weirdest thing I could have stumbled into, especially with what my Twitter feed should usually have, but it's still an interesting one nonetheless.
Yeah?
You're gonna hate me or like me for this one.
Now I'm scared.
I'm not using it to poke fun at you this time, but at the same time, when I noticed what it was, I figured you might get a kick.
I hate you and it's funny.
I
How's
don't
that?
think they I don't think they sell it like that though.
No. I think that was just to make it more obvious, though.
Yeah, it probably was. I'm sure they crush it up and then you use that or whatever. I'm fairly sure it looks like normal tobacco leaves, how you buy it to make your own cigarettes. I'm pretty sure. Ow. Ugh. So that should be posted.
Yes, that single move needed 17 different tone sounds. Thank you, Discord.
Well, it had one for me leaving, and it had one for me pulling you down, so it would have done you leaving, you rejoining. I think. Unless it did more for
Yeah, but
someone.
when it made me you know what? Never mind.
words are hard.
Yes, they are.
Fuck, it's doing it again. Where's the forbidden sock? I'm just putting it back on because I don't know why it keeps trying to shock me, but that time it shocked my finger. Hang on. Stop it.
It's either got to be a lot of static or there's a ground fault.
I don't know, but as long as the sock isn't messing with the audio too much, it's safer because I don't shock myself.
Well, do you have it on it right now?
I do now.
I don't notice any difference, so.
Okay. Because, yeah, it does seem that I have some leeway on my audio if I need to. I might need to turn that up on stream
Does it
slightly.
shock you every time you touch it, like repeatedly, or does it do it once and then it doesn't for several minutes?
It's a major ones only on my mustache and stuff if it gets a hold of that.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it's not actually a shock unless it finds an open wound. It's a buzzing feel. Like, you know how if you touch a surface just right, your finger just knows that this isn't right?
Yeah.
It does that.
So, like, if you put your finger on it, it'll do it continuously?
Yeah, as long as I'm moving
Okay, yeah,
specifically.
that's a ground fault. Static won't do that. There's something actually wrong with it or its wire.
Oh, cool.
Or possibly with a plug in the computer, but I wouldn't think so unless you unplug it often.
No, this thing, though, now I think about it, if I move the mic arm just right, it often gets pulled out of the socket.
It's probably screwed something up doing that.
Probably. There's a weird in the wire near the bend, but I don't know.
It sounds like it's got a broke ground somewhere.
Potentially. But yeah, it's as long as it doing this and buzzing isn't gonna kill it, I ain't gonna worry about it. I'll just keep talk on it.
Yeah, don't touch it.
Well, I can see the monitor kind of through the sock, so it's like, and I never really used it anyway. The main thing I need to know is at a quick glance to see if it's muted, which I can't see the green of it live, but I can see the red. So
Aha. Well, that'll work.
it's not the normal design of it, but it actually is less distracting because of that.
I haven't been bothered for the last 2 hours, so let's see if that will continue.
But why did you go and open your mouth? You've now and done and gone it.
You want to try that again?
What do you mean? Oh, I'm on
Except
randoms. We
maybe in
don't
the
want to
correct
do that.
order?
Do ops. Ow. Because we did a
What
shit ton of
tier,
ASIMs
though?
for you, so it's my turn.
But what tier? We're doing 6 or we're doing 8?
We'll do we're doing 8s technically, because I want to finish my Riga.
Okay.
Because well, you figured out that I didn't do much of that at all tonight because well, the scrambling around in chat is probably fairly obvious what happened.
Yeah. Somebody was snoozing.
Yeah, not intentionally. My stomach was not feeling great, so I went to lay down for a bit, and suddenly it's fucking 5:07 or 5:56 when you message me. Wait a minute.
Do I
Clock.
want to play with the Carolina or the Alabama?
The
Yeah, we'll take Alabama. Yeah.
when I take my when I use my phone and read the number, I don't realize what time it is because it doesn't tell me AM or PM anymore. But I
Yeah.
sure as shit know it's wrong when you're messaging me and I see 5. Because I know sure as shit you ain't messaged me at 5 a.m. So I was like, well,
I'm gonna do
fuck.
that one of these days now, just to.
You do that, I will hurt you.
But why?
Because I already have a hard enough time keeping track of the fucking time. You know, Apple in the great, amazing wisdom decided, let's remove the AM and PM. And you want to know what's funny? What
They
they
aren't the
do.
only ones. Samsung did that too.
Yeah, however, I think Samsung's just uh
They
Apple
both are
will
really.
gaslight you
Yeah.
and say no, they didn't remove it. Or when you finally show them proof that they did remove it, they'll say just use 24-hour time.
I was gonna say my solution to that whole idea was I put my phone in 24-hour along with my computer. So
Yeah, problem is if you don't understand it or it's hard for you to learn it like some people, me and
yeah.
others. That's where that solution just is flat out retarded.
Yes, everybody I know, other than the other people that like to use it, everybody I know that doesn't use it, it's like, why the hell do you do that? Why?
I've wanted to try and use it, but I've also spent an entire year one time trying to learn it and well,
I was
didn't
gonna
work.
say, as much as you like military shit, I'm surprised you don't.
Yeah, learning disability go burr. So
I suppose.
one thing I learned is that cruisers are best for learning the game. However, if we want to teach you for PvP at any point,
Yeah.
like if you do want to get into co-op or into co-op into clan battles, you're probably gonna want to learn at least at first with battleships and then start to learn with potentially
Okay.
because well, no one wants to end a match in seconds and then wait for their friend to die. Because yeah, that's what'll end up happening. Because what you want to do,
Hey, one of those did hit.
I mean, you can play cruisers versus ASIM bots, and that like difficulty will kind of force your brain to go and try to look for openings, and then once you have less people but real ones, your brain will kind of understand where to where it can get away with shit because having having 5 versus 10 or whatever it is like being a standard size with real players.
Yeah.
Just play like it's always that oversized difference all the time because player I so uh I played a match and in an entire match while I was following someone who knew what they were doing too, I got a total of 4 hits.
Aha.
I fired 30.
Ah.
Yeah, the number doesn't sound that insane until you realize, wait a minute, I
Can I get
fired well over that. So this mode and the other mode are good for us if we want to just have fun. And then randoms are what we need to start learning if we want to do clan battles and stuff.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if that's something you're going to care to do, but I do know that if you want any of the steel ships, you will likely want to do it.
Okay. Wasn't light enough either. Whoops. Actually, that was light enough. They just had a conveniently shaped hole.
Hmm.
So we landed too short and two landed too long.
Yeah, and that's the fun part is that players, you're also going to have that increased dispersion because a lot of them always take that concealment mod. So that's fun. Yeah, even
Yeah.
me in lighthouse building, I slightly nerf my lighthouse build by putting the extra the concealment mod on. which is stupid when you're wanting to be lit up. But I use it because oftentimes, um, it's useful because it adds dispersion to people shooting at you. And I'll take that slight reduction in effectiveness of my perk to not die immediately. A Neptune. Holy amount of torpedoes. Yeah, see, like this stuff that I'm doing here where I'm clearly spotted and I'm turning in front of everything. These were real players, I would have been dead long ago.
Yeah.
So that's like you need to. That's what screws with me because I need to learn when I can turn and when I can't. But really hard to find when. So yeah, if you don't want to learn randoms, I ain't gonna try and make you because it's a different kind of frustrating to deal with them. Especially for someone like me who just wants to shoot shit, and it's like you spend 20 minutes and get 3 hits.
Yeah.
Wow. Much engagement, much fun.
Sounds like it.
Oh my, that was disgusting. I just punched a battleship in my Riga for 11k. The thing I have just decided to ram into, by the way, is the Carl. The one that I was talking about wanting, potentially.
Okay.
Once you can actually get a decent look at him. He's got 4 turrets with 3 guns each. I think they're 16s. But he also gets 4 torpedo launchers, 2 per side. And they're European torpedoes. So they don't do a ton of damage, but they reload quickly.
Okay.
So, you know, remember the Jaeger and stuff that I've wanted? It's basically slightly higher it's a bit higher damage, slower reload version of those.
Those are just barely not letting off.
Trying to hit destroyers, unless they're like dead in the water like this one is pretty much. Really damn
I
hard.
wasn't aiming at a destroyer, but yeah, they are hard to hit.
Gotcha, bitch. But yeah, the Carl is interesting. I'm not sure what to go for yet because what I was wanting is I want the B version of the Carl specifically because I don't like that camo that it comes with. Oh. And I think I mentioned that before, but yeah, I don't. Green and black does not work as a water-based camo.
No.
And that's what the base camo looks like on it. And yeah, sure, I could get the base version of it and, you know, paint it a different color. But why do that when I could get it on sale and the black camo at least looks cool?
Yeah.
Because my issue specifically is that they're using... Oh, I'm dead.
Hey, that's a lot of torpedoes.
It was only 2, but...
Well,
um,
I don't know if you knew or not, but they hit you.
but like the problem is that there's the black camo for the Black Friday ships, which don't bother me because they're not real camos. But then you throw a real camo that the Swedish did actually use onto a Swedish boat, and it's like, what? I don't think the car was painted that color in real life.
Probably not.
If it's a real ship, I should say. Oh, the name that it uses is based off of a real person.
Yeah, but it's not a real name.
Yeah, I just figured that's something I should bring. Oh, it was real, just not in the same name. Or
Okay.
let me rephrase, not in the same body. Uh the version that existed was a sail-powered version.
Aha!
So it's much, much older. But it did exist, technically. Just not as the one that we have.
Yeah.
It's like, I swear I've heard that name somewhere before. Oh yeah, found it. Yeah, it still had a lot of gut even back then, though.
Oh, did it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, maybe 30? I think 30 cannons on it.
That's quite a few.
On one side, by the way.
Yeah?
That's a ship you did not want to fuck with, I think.
No.
Oh yeah, she was big because she has 3 full-size masts. Or sorry, 2 full-size and 1 smaller one above the main control deck. That's not a tiny ship.
No.
Oh, she even had a front nose sail when active. Huh. Oh, good God. So, yeah, okay, yeah. So the front of her, if this is the correct one and it's not a different one, had the 2 front main masts had 2 sails on them, while the back one had 1.5. There was one, like, I wouldn't call it a full sail. Interesting. Yeah, this one is fake, obviously, which I mean, kind of it is not surprising.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got a pretty cool camo on it. He's being very passive with it, which I don't know. I did say you want to be kind of passive with it, but I don't know if you want to be this passive. I swear the rearmost gun looks like it 360s. That's why I'm seeing if he'll answer. No, okay.
This thing's got a bunch of torpedoes headed for it.
Okay, so I was it just given the amount of space, if you raise the guns, it looks like the rearmost gun could 360. It does not. So that means you have to plan ahead to get any of your rear guns on the target. So, you know, playing like like the Montana or any of my normal battleships is how that would work. You're not dead. Where are you? You're way over here. Did you pull the candle off of it? Or did it not come with one?
No, this is what it comes with.
Really? Huh. That is a basic ass camo. It does
It
actually have a
just
camo.
blue, basically. Yeah.
It does have a camo because the tip of the nose is a slightly different color, so it isn't just like you pulled something off or anything. It's just basic. Interesting. Okay.
Okay, did he shoot it or did he hit it? I'm not sure.
He threw a torpedo at it. Like,
Ah.
yeah. The bungo. Actually didn't look like too bad of a hit.
It wasn't. I was trying to get a little bit of damage there at the end. I didn't get a hell of a lot that match, but
I mean, as long as for you specifically, as long as you're getting half of your health, I'd say you're doing pretty good for a battleship. But ideally, you
uh,
want to get uh at least the health of your ship.
let's see. I got that much damage. What's the health of this ship?
The bam. Wait,
Yes.
don't know if you've done any health increasers, but
No,
63k.
it is 63. Okay, I barely beat its health then. I got 66,000 damage.
Yeah, 63 300. This thing any good? Oh wow, it really does come with that. Okay, I thought it had a more interesting camo.
I actually really like that subtle blue.
It's nice, but I thought it had something like Massachusetts does.
No.
The subtle is always nice too. Where is it? There's a other ship somewhere that has a similar kind of subtle camo.
Oh. I don't know what event's going on, but I just got a tier 5 destroyer.
The fuck? The f-
And and Antiquia? Antiquia?
Wait.
Pan American.
Oh, um, don't worry about it. Not a premium.
I don't really care. Just
It's
noticed it.
it's the destroyers from Pan Europe, or not America. It's
Yeah.
the Jura, the premium of the ship they're giving out. But you have to buy the paid one to get that, obvious. What's going on with Sen? He has not messaged me much, and I have not seen him around.
As far as I know, he's just been busy doing other things. Because I've messaged him a couple times and he's been playing stuff. So
Okay. Making sure he hasn't done something stupid yet.
I don't think so.
I don't think he's the kind to do that, but you never know. That's the fun thing with people who do it. Usually you never expect them
Huh?
to. Oh, god damn it. Really? This map again?
This one actually seems fairly easy.
It is. I just hate it because unless you're in like a cruiser, or a ship that has decent range like yours,
Yeah.
it sucks. Because imagine for secondary battleships that want to be close and then you push close, you're dead. Right now, it's not. I am complaining, yes, but I'm not complaining. Like I don't mind this map for Riga. It's just I hate playing the same map over and over as well. But if it wants to give me this and I actually play it properly, I could actually get half decent damage. Provided the goddamn Japanese RNG doesn't set me on fire the immediate moment I get shot. Brother. I'm gonna swap to HE. Like, I know AP from Russian ships are good, but right now they're giving me an angle where I'm not doing much.
Yeah. Right now they're getting chewed on from the other side.
There we go. He DCP'd it immediately. With your ship, you could honestly sit up at the edge of the barrier and just kind of give broadside. Nothing will shoot at
I
you.
just kind of what I was thinking.
Normally, what I tell battleships to do in this mode is just sit in, like, one of the front areas, like here or here between the islands, and
Yeah.
then just go broadside because you can hit most things there. Of course, you'll learn a little more with that, but hello, how did you get so close?
What's close?
The Chicama.
Oh.
Within
Because it keeps going in and out of detection.
eclectic boat.
Oh. It is now exploded.
Yeah, I guess. That's another reason I hate this map when subs are involved because it's like you already got fair targets to shoot at. Would you like not, dude? Fuck off, sub.
Вражеский эсминец потоплен.
Торпеды справа по борту. Неполадки устранены.
Those freaking two boats over there are just running each other over.
Пожарная тревога.
Sir, I recommend you run and hide.
Yeah, well, these fucking dumbass sub ain't doing his fucking job and hitting the things that are the bigger problem.
No, he isn't doing much.
Hey, Siri, shut up. Yeah, and we also got a other division. Where the hell's the Schlieffen at? What's he doing? I didn't even know we had one. He's hiding behind you. Ah, yes.
I'm guessing he shouldn't be.
Should be in front of you. Secondary battleship. Also tier
That guy is
10.
getting secondary to death.
He's also a tier 10. Which
Oh.
explains why everything hurt, because everything was tier 10. Means if we win, I should get an okay amount of XP. I was unknowingly fighting tier 10 stuff, pretty much. Which means you should skyrocket with money and XP, but most of that you're not going to get turned into free. This would have been great if you were running your North Carolina.
Yeah.
We need to... Since I don't need a ton of money right now, we probably should, once I get my Riga done, if I want to keep playing, right? We need to... Well, tonight and next few nights, we need to try to force your ship up to 7 or 8. Because then that keeps me in a range where I can make a ton of money and do my typical stuff, and you can keep grinding and eventually get your first tier 10.
Alright.
Siri, shut up. Oh, why she keeps turning on? I'm not even saying anything to... That's so annoying. Sometimes she won't do a thing for months, and then and then randomly she just starts turning on every other word. It's like, bruh, shush.
Yeah.
Not like my speech has changed.
Is that thing actually a destroyer, or is it just some stupid...
The little tiny thing. I forgot to mention that. These are technically classed as destroyers, the motorboats, but they're PT boats.
So what do they do? Just spot things?
No, they have torpedoes, and relatively big ones, too.
Well, it appears to be the only thing they have going for them.
That and they bounce around in the water like mad, so good luck hitting them.
Yeah, that I did notice.
Keep in mind, you're trying to shoot what is essentially a speedboat with automatic aiming, and this game does not have great automatic aiming in the first place.
Those torpedoes should miss me. Yes.
You're clear. And see, it's stuff like that you'll start to learn over time, where you kind of can judge the size of your ship and kind of understand if you're about to take one or not. Which is really the big thing with battleships, is the knowing when you maneuver and how much you need to maneuver.
This thing's gonna go behind an island. That's the only thing right now, so... Oh,
I mean, aircraft class Lexington. Which I actually didn't realize, we actually do have a Lexington earned in the game.
Those tiny little things are made out of glass, aren't they?
They only have like 1,000 health, which this tier is literal
They get
glass.
and shell.
Sometimes even a secondary hits hard enough to do it.
Yeah, that seems to be what's been taking them out. Nobody's even aiming at them. It's just
Yeah,
they're getting
because you don't
secondary.
want to. You want to let your secondaries deal with it because your main guns are never going to hit them.
Yeah.
Unless you're something like an Atlanta or something high fire rate. There is this that's a problem. These guys, I think, can spot, and if they're chasing the sub like this, yeah, they're just little tiny boats with torpedo tubes. Oh, interesting. They're the German ones. They only made one PT boat model. It looks like, and I guess it doesn't matter. You only need one to get the idea across.
Yeah.
And ironically, you're not gonna notice it that well unless you're as close as I am. But yeah, it's the German PT boat. In fact, if you want to find this one, it's actually in War Thunder.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I bet you they just looked for a PT boat that they could steal and just probably stole War Thunder. Yeah, it's the German. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's the first German boat you get. It's a reserve boat, even.
Huh.
Yeah. So what it is it's your standardized boat shape, obviously, and then on either side of the front of it, it's got torpedo tubes that have little flaps that open up and eat the torp out.
Huh.
I love the Russian ones because those are literally the most terrifying thing ever. What did Russia think was a good idea for a torpedo? To be behind the thing that launched it.
Yes.
So what Russia's does is it farts out the torpedo and then it goes down and under the ship. And
that takes some bravery.
oh, it does, because guess what? They're faster than the ship. It's one thing if you drop torpedoes and you're faster than said torpedoes, then that's not really an issue. But when you drop the torpedo, they go down and under and outrun the ship. There's a problem. Is that if one of said things in that sequence does not happen,
Yeah. That ain't gonna be good.
normally it won't be an issue, because those usually take a couple kilometers worth of distance to arm. Well, not a couple kilometers, but I don't know, like 200 meters or something.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like it's very far, but it is far enough. I don't think you're covering that 200 meters and ejecting it out, and the time it would take to hit you again if it did happen. But you also still don't want to really chance that because there is a chance of faulty fusing.
Yeah.
That's why oftentimes you would see some Russian drop an insta turn. Because
kind of makes sense.
it kind of gets you out of the way of the death point. There was one funny incident, though. I do know of a faulty. I don't know if this is fake or not, but it's still hilarious to think of. Russia was pushing to hit something, and it ejected out the rear. One of them ejected cleanly. The other one ejected and then armed to hit the arming sector of the drop, but it didn't actually hit the water. So it was hanging off the boat. When they went to turn, it somehow armed, or it was already armed because of faulty fusing. They turned, and the head of the torpedo twisted, hit the side wall that's supposed to guide it out, and blew up half the boat.
Oh.
I don't know if that's fake. It sounds fake, quite honestly.
It's either two people with that same effector. That guy is just absolutely doing fucking amazing.
Huh?
I said there's either two people with that same effect, Or that guy is doing amazing because I've seen it pop up like 7 times.
There is the Adalbert has 13 kills,
That'd be the one.
probably. I have a feeling he's still stealing, quite honestly. 13 kills is ridiculous. I would like to
If
see.
he is, he's damn good at it.
Because, I mean, he was just sitting there sniping at everything. Let's see, team score. Adalbert, where are you? Yeah, he's top of the team. Can I see what his damage is? I don't think I can. I lost money there, but I got screwed, so.
I did pretty good. I got about double my ship health. And yet somehow landed with almost identical XP to the last match.
That's Schlieffenlau. And a battleship versus a cruiser that's sitting way in the back.
I'm going to bring out Carolina now to try and get a little bit of XP for it, and I'm going to do terrible the rest of the night.
Probably. Well, to be fair, you also need to remember with this ship, you don't have any upgrades for it. We get the same.
I think one of them, yes, but the rest, no.
I'm talking about the major platoon. Why is everyone running platoons right now? Division. Oh, I
don't
think there's
know.
division stars because look, it's all of them. Except for the cool guy. What? Everyone here is ULS shared for the two who aren't in a.
This is the base commander. We expect the arrival of transport and attack squadrons. Strike aircraft will ensure support during.
Yeah, there's something called division stars, which I think I meant. You get free shit from that.
Ah.
And I think that's active. That might be why we're seeing so many divisions right now.
Well, come on, Mr. Cruiser. Don't just blow your horn at me. Get moving.
Силы противника на горизонте.
On you over. Well, he kind of just got 1, 2, 3'd.
You think?
Watch it. There's gonna be a Des Moines showing up in front of you.
Okay.
Don't know the exact spot, but he'll be somewhere around this kind of area.
There's an Iowa.
There's me learning how to use my radar properly. Okay, I don't know where this. Finally, oh, he showed up all the way in there for some bizarre reason.
What were you looking for?
The Des Moines that's way up ahead now. He should have been closer to us. That was a lot of words just to say concentrate. Jesus.
крейсер потоплен. Вражеский крейсер потоплен.
You doing?
That's how it's done.
It's strange how every time you do poor, I do amazing. Vice versa.
I noticed.
Warship commanders. Transport
Apparently, we do share a brain cell.
evacuation. Protect the
I'm telling you, you gotta play kind of similar to me, otherwise it wouldn't happen. Like you say you don't, but I
I
swear
do
you
in
do.
some ways, but then in other ways I don't, and that seems to piss you off.
Doesn't piss me off, but I swear to God, you play similar to me. Yeah, I know you don't play exact to me. No one will ever play exact to me. Hell, I don't even play exact to me. I do shit weird all the fucking time.
Yeah, well, we know that.
And hey, if the anime can't know what if I don't know what I'm doing, the anime can't know what I'm doing.
Exactly. Psychotic psychology.
I just tap buttons randomly, and eventually I survive or don't.
Speaking of surviving or don't, I'm gonna guess since I'm Mr. Target over here that I'm not going to.
Not if you keep going that.
I'm trying to get away. I'm trying to get away. This isn't gonna work. I'm not gonna live. That's probably gonna be my final salvo. Yeah. At least it hit for 12,000.
Yeah, that's a final fuck you. And that right
That was
there,
a best salvo in my fucking battle there.
that's why I like battleships. Is you just casually doing 12K.
Well, no, actually, every other time it was like 3.
You need to learn where to aim and learn the aiming. You are getting better at it because you got your first 12K, but
Look, I get it, I don't know how to play this game, but you're getting to saying that so often it's starting to piss me off a little bit. I ain't gonna learn it in 2 days.
no, I'm not saying that you do. You're actually learning it quicker than most. I know that it doesn't sound like it definitely is considering player base.
And some of it is most of the shit I've been fighting has been coming at an angle.
Yeah, no, that's the common issue.
have been sent to disrupt the repair base. Do not allow them to capture the repair base.
But no, all I'm getting at is that aiming is hard. Even I don't know how to aim still. I just kind of randomly snap somewhere and hope.
Yeah. But there's only so much that aiming will do in a game where you have shells that kind of just.
Yeah, but like to get those high damages, for example, if you can learn how to manipulate your shells to go where you want them to, will make your shots do a hell of a lot more damage. You've seen what I can do with sap when I go where I want.
Yeah.
Now, I don't think you're going to see that kind of damage out of your shells because your guns aren't that big. And I'm talking the Venezia specifically.
Yeah.
But you might see darn near close considering you have so many guns.
What do we got over here? A Seattle, a Des Moines, and a Missouri.
Пожарная тревога.
5 минут до конца боя.
Yeah.
Авианосец врага потоплен.
Well, you were the one aiming at the Roosevelt. Okay.
I think he already knows that it has a long reload, but so does a lot of other. I'm sorry.
do,
Oh, I forgot
because
those things were
both
there.
of you have pointed that out to me numerous times.
And I mean, to be fair, it's not much longer than something like the large cruisers, so if it is any at all longer. Looked at it before, but I don't actually. 21 seconds. It's 1 whole second longer than 12-inch shells. Ooh. Sure, you're firing 8-inch shells, but you're firing 8-inch shells with sap. That means that he could still get his reload down to like a sub 15 second, I think. Maybe 18, 17. That really isn't that bad. Like my Riga is 12.3. There's Petro. Petro is 14 seconds. Also doesn't get sap for as many guns. Honestly, I think that's a fair balance. What it is. Because yeah, that's the thing. You have a stupid amount of guns, but you're 21 second reach. But that's honestly fair, considering I'm pretty sure Venezia can slap you for like nearly 20, 30K.
Yeah.
You don't want that happening every like 8 seconds or whatever. That just would break the game. And there is also Napoli or Napoli, how you say it. It would be a good ship for you too, potentially.
Yeah.
That's honestly, if you like cruisers and you like the Italian stuff, what I would do is go for that as your premium. which again, you can choose to spend. I need to look at it if I could even get you a Black Friday ship. I don't know, considering most of them are new money. I don't know if they let you gift those ones specifically. The way I was gonna do it was buy you the doubloons and then let you buy it in game. I don't know if that would work, but that ship would be pretty good for you, I would think. I do believe she is weaker than Netsia, I think, in terms of armor. Could be wrong on that one. I don't know enough about that ship to know for sure. Let me rephrase. I don't know enough about both ships to know. I just have watched some videos on Venezia
Yeah.
recently to see if that is really a ship that would go for. Because I was interested whether or not that would be one that would piss you off. Because like I know you want the Italian stuff, sure, but no point in going for a ship that's gonna piss you off.
Yeah.
I'm still on the fence on whether or not that's gonna bother you. Because she has a long reload, but she has the potential to punch hard. So I think that's gonna be a 50-50.
Could be one of those things where it's like right in the middle of something that I don't like,
Uh-huh.
but for some reason that specific one I do like. Because that
Potentially.
happens once in a while. It's like you look at it and it's like, well, that's everything I don't like, but I like it.
Yeah. Because I mean, that's kind of me with destroyers. Like I don't like playing them because they're glass cannons. Jaeger.
Yeah.
Jaeger is literally the definition of that. Okay, if I remember this map right, there's gonna be a bunch of stuff that show up on our.
Well, that's an interesting camo.
Oh God.
The von Zuckerhoff.
Oh. Does it have the pinata on it?
I guess that's what it is. It's quite colorful.
I can't see right now. Currently getting buckled by all the destroyers that no one seems to want to shoot.
I want to, but I can't get an angle on him.
Oh yeah, he is. So that is a premium Schlieffen with the pinata camo on it. That's what it came with. Some people remove it, some people don't.
I think it's cool.
Yeah, I don't mind it. I don't like it either, though. It's not one of the ones that I hate enough that I would go in and disable skins or try to look for a mod that specifically disables that skin.
Yeah.
But I also would be one of those people who, if I had gotten that chip, I would have pulled the camo off. No, they aren't. They aren't. They are not the ugliest. There are some worse ones, quite honestly.
He's from the state. That's the state color is gray. The sky is gray. The towns are gray. The ocean's gray. The beach is gray. Everything's gray. Of course, he wouldn't like color.
Funny thing is, he likes some of the space skins, if I remember right, which are some of the most colorful aside from the rest. Noxious colors. I mean, you saw the Moskva that I want, that camo. But yeah, anyway, von Zuckerhoff is just a premium Schlieffen, so it does Schlieffen things. As in, you see ship, you no longer see ship. And also, that's what the guy's name was referencing before, was this ship. The one that you fucking actually kind of liked, I think.
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm not gonna
But
risk
there's a lot of
saying
other
that.
usernames. Yeah, don't.
I ain't gonna risk saying that here, but Wargaming might not care, but Lord knows Twitch will fucking go, woo.
Yeah.
You're showing too much shoulder. Woo. I will forever make. Where did my health go?
The bottom of the ocean.
Apparently, I was full health. One shell hit me, and it's like it did a cascading effect. Okay.
That was quite the shell.
Apparently, it fucking found my ammo rack or something. Gabriel and Leo are attempting to make a baby. I don't think this was how this worked, bud. Epic, is the game too quiet? I had to readjust all my audio. I don't know if the game sound is too low. You know what's the fun part about the grounding issue and the sock that has to be on the mic now?
What?
It randomly stops doing it and then starts.
Yay!
I don't know if the
Intermittent
sock
problems
is...
are the greatest.
I don't even know if it's an wow! Intermittent problem. Okay, hang on.
Tip for trying to say intermittent, if you can't, just say intermittent. It's so close to it that most people don't ever notice.
Normally I can say it.
Well, the reason I know that trick is because a lot of times it skips my mind on how to say it, so I just say intermittent because it's close enough.
Yeah. There, let's see if that helped. I bumped it up by 4%. Let me actually find something that's actively fucking shooting, though. Why are you all the way back here?
Me?
Yeah, that's
I
the...
wasn't paying any mind to which direction I was supposed to be going.
The guy's like, come here, buddy. There. How's that sound once that plays through?
From where? Oh,
Planes.
airplane, right?
Yep.
Ow.
Typically, you can tell if it's planes when they do that little triangle shape, by the way. Because planes always throw three at you. Is that a bit better? I can actually hear you from... Okay. Yeah, because I want it to, you know, obviously be background noise, but I must have overcompensated that. Oh, well, let me rephrase. If I have the audio back to where it was, I'm sure that would obliterate your ears. Because I had to go in... I can't open the settings. I had to go into the settings and, change that, and lower it to like 80%. Otherwise, the gunshots get picked up by my mic.
Ooh, something's having a bad time over there. That's how many torpedoes?
Yes.
It's like fucking 20 of them.
Yeah, and the Napoli's about to catch them too.
Ooh.
Hey, the Napoli is actually using the bee skin. I didn't notice that. Okay, this is one that I wouldn't necessarily hate if you pulled it off, if we were to get to the black one. This one is one of the ones that literally has really no difference in color.
Ah.
There's a couple
Pretty glad
bees...
it's dark anyway.
There's some bee skins that have like a slight change. Oh, I found it. There's a slight change on top of the gun by where they move, and then the gun barrels are slightly different color.
Think
There's nothing really going on the sides though, or any of that. This one's one of the more basic ones. So Napoli gets HE, AP, and she gets torpedoes. He gets 13-kilometer torpedoes that reload every 95 seconds. That's kind of disgusting. She also gets exhaust smoke, which is the fancy, you get to run around and stay hidden. That is the kind of smoke that I would say hold, and if you're getting screwed, that's when you pop it.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, I'm being absolutely hammered. Pop it and then turn and run. Oh, really? You built her for secondaries? Oh. I mean, 11 kilometers, not too bad, yeah. Kamikazes did. The destroyers in this mode, or in this map, never really last, though. We have a Tulsa. I didn't even notice that we had a Tulsa, because I hadn't been seeing it do much of anything.
It's probably still doing more than I've managed.
Yeah, but you also kind of just ended up way in the back. And then this ship right here, the Hildebrand, is the one I want. It's got the cruiser, or it's a cruiser with the carrier deck on it, and it's got an okay amount of armor on it too, I believe. It's one of the enemies. We don't have one. Right?
I was going to say the Hildebrand, that is the thing that is currently becoming Shell Sponge.
I don't know if we're gonna get to see its go up. But you can see how strong it is, because it's facing off two relatively strong ships in our team. And is not really taking a ton of damage. So you can imagine how that works if you sit back and you don't just push like an idiot into everything.
Well, that gave it some damage.
Yeah, well, the Petro kind of suddenly had a side shot on it.
I hit it for just as much as that right before.
Oh, did you? I didn't see that.
Yeah. I don't know what I hit it for, but it was a lot.
Oh, the Petro has a 360 rear turret. What the fuck? Okay.
How did those miss? Both. They went right between.
Really,
ships.
the front ones can do it too? Huh. I mostly care when the front is a 360, because I tend to, or yeah, the rear is, because I tend to face people more than I do run away. Don't play like that.
That wasn't too bad of a match. Think about how good it would have been if I didn't end up lost off in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, that was kind of a problem.
That was a prime example of I wasn't paying enough attention.
Yeah.
I ain't even got an excuse for that one. I wasn't paying attention. I will, however, be right back.
Okay.
I has returned.
Okay. Um,
Oh, you are alive. Okay.
I am. I was reading something and my brain was trying to do the catch up. I sent you a code. I'll throw that in
Yeah.
real quick. Just a small container, but
I'll put it in later. I don't feel like opening their website right now.
which was it? We were talking about the Napoli. That's what I was trying to do. So that's an option. I could buy you the buy Napoli, or we just get you one of those Black Friday ships that you don't have a cold version of a ship for, and I really want it.
Yeah.
That's really the main way I look at it is want yeah you want a ship that premium. I could get you some Carl John,
Yeah.
which you don't earn normally, and is a good grind ship. Or I could just go. There is also that. I could just outright get Bomber. It's a battleship, so there is that. But I'm pretty sure, dollar for dollar, it is like the best grinding ship for. I remember someone saying online, like, if you're gonna spend real money on this game, you should look into buying X ship, as it's like the best for grinding, and it would be the most worth the real money if you're gonna spend any. I want to say it was Palmer. I mean, you'll get more than your hours worth in grinding with that thing if you play long enough.
Yeah.
But there's also the caveat of, well, if you're going for the doubloons, like I said, you should try to. I can cover the additional cost of doubloons that you won't need, which will reduce stuff. And then you can pick whatever you want. You don't have to pick a Black Friday ship. Because, I mean, for you, it's like having earned coal. You're not spending any actual real money. Yeah, I'll spend a
Yeah.
little extra money to cover what you need to still get it, because you won't get the full number. Because a tier 9, unless you get the really expensive ones, and I'm going to say no to those. Not
Well, bullshit.
for a couple reasons. I'm going to say no to those for the simple fact of the ones that cost that much, you're not going to like more than likely. And they are harder to play. One of them being the Jaeger, which is 21,000 doubloons compared to the 18,300. You can also use a
Yeah.
coupon if you want. There is the other option too of, I don't know if you want this as an option, but you could buy Sabir and I'll cover the 1,000 doubloons you won't have. You want a ship that just lets you press W and essentially win. But I don't know if that's your play style or if you prefer actually a bit of a challenge with your ships.
I mean,
I don't know how you... It won't make as much money as a tier 9 though, there is that. But when you've got a ship that just can kind of win matches, you kind of make more a little bit overtime. Oh, okay, well that's insane, Epic. I didn't know Petro had all 360 turrets. A little disgusting. Obviously, though, that is still a little ways away, and you'll have some more time under your belt to understand what you want.
yeah.
But that option is there if you want, like, Sibir. That one I will be making a specific build suggestion, because she needs to be built in a specific way to be effective.
Yeah.
But that's only because I want to make her effective if we're going to go through and buy something that expensive for you. Well, I got that destroyer killed, so that's was useful of my radar. Yeah, so Russian radar is a little broken as it goes really, really far, but it only lasts like a few seconds.
Вражеский крейсер потоплен.
Consumable action time is 16.5, but it goes 12 kilometers.
Damn.
This thing is a little fucked. I need to learn how to use the radar more often and more effectively, because yeah, it can quickly turn into... Oh, there was a destroyer on that flank. That Napoli snuck those right by my nose.
I think I'm about to be sunk.
Try and get in between something else and what's shooting you.
That's kind of what I'm aiming for. Everything else kind of in front of me, though.
As long as you go further from the rest of the pack, they'll still shoot. Even if you can't get in between them, they won't shoot you, or they shouldn't.
Yeah.
You just want to make something closer than you.
Отставить огонь по союзникам.
Торпеды по левому борту.
Don't say I can shoot over it if you're not gonna let me shoot over it, you fucktard game.
Yeah, it's done that to me a couple of times.
Just try to stay in the heal circle as long as you can. That'll help
That's
greatly.
what I'm doing. I'm already back up to half health. I was down to 4,000.
Oh, that's all you're getting.
Hell, that's a lot better than I was.
Пожарная тревога.
Oh, cool.
Неполадки устранены.
There's the Moskva, one of the ships I was wanting,
Yeah.
right beside you. It's just a faster firing version of what I am, basically. Believe.
Okay.
There's obviously more caveat to that, but it essentially is just a quicker firing version. I think it does still have the icebreaker bow and everything.
Отставить огонь по союзникам.
The main thing I care about.
Отставить огонь по союзникам.
Stop hitting the guy. God damn it, game. Napoli did not last.
No, it did not.
Brune, that's gonna have torpedoes, I believe.
Probably.
Got radar already if he does go undetect. I think he's gonna get the chance to. Yeah, no.
I was gonna say, I don't think he's gonna get the option to do that.
I was just saying that because there was smoke there in case.
Пожарная тревога. Неполадки устранены.
That's the really good cruiser for Germany, one of them. Hindenburg. He's a pretty good one. When, you know, not giving side like she was.
Yeah, well, most boats don't typically last too long doing that. And they just ran into each other. Good job.
Вражеский эсминец потоплен.
Торпеды прямо по курсу.
Oh, well, our Gonzaga is probably fucked here. Oh, he managed to turn in time.
Пожарная тревога. Неполадки устранены. Пожарная тревога. Вижу эсминец противника.
Oh, I took him out, so.
Rated, did you?
Yeah.
I can't believe I survived that. The last minute and a half of that match, I had like 2,000 health.
Yeah. Okay.
How much longer are you going?
I want to get Riga done.
What do you figure you got on it?
I don't know. I mean, I've got a couple.
Andy.
I've got like 2 matches worth roughly, but that's if I get a decent bit.
Well, yeah, I didn't mean like a nailed down exact number.
Why, you already getting tired of the game?
I mean, I don't. You know, I don't like to play this for hours on end. It's not something that holds my attention that long.
Stand by for action. The base is under attack. Impede the enemy's advance until the main fleet forces arrive. Reconnaissance data suggests the principal attack will be launched in 10 minutes. If the outer radius of defense is broken, the attack will begin earlier.
Switch to HE, you fuckwit. I told you to. Damn it.
He didn't want to.
It's fucking annoying when it... Oh, crap.
This is Base Commander. Support ship approaching the second battery line.
Вражеский крейсер потоплен.
Пожарная тревога. Неполадки устранены. Пожарная тревога.
Oh.
Вражеский эсминец потоплен.
Not fun.
Reporting. Enemy cruisers entered the combat zone. They're chasing our aircraft carrier.
Why does that announcement voice remind me of Radar from MASH?
I am.
Gonna say you don't know who I'm talking about, so.
I don't know if Epic would even know.
I was gonna say Epic might, I don't know.
Вражеский крейсер уничтожен.
Reconnaissance reporting. Principal attack is underway.
$168,000 so far. Damn.
That's pretty good.
Considering I need to only do 50K to technically be decent. This ship punches hard. Because even HE, which is what I've been spamming most this match, is 3,050. But not something you really want punching you repeatedly.
Not particularly.
You're kind of in a dangerous area if they close in.
Yeah, I figured.
You're fine for now, but you'll want to pay attention to what gets close.
The thing I'm currently worried about is this battleship.
Отставить огонь по союзникам.
For a stream, no. However, I do plan to keep going if you want to play just me and you, or if Dynamite wants to keep going. But for now, it'll be me and Dynamite on stream. Right? No sense in inviting you into stream this late, because we're probably gonna do like maybe a match or two more. Oh, there went my health. Ow.
Can't say I'm enthused that this thing is sailing straight at me, but
You're target number 1 now. Have fun.
damn it.
I became target number 1 of Battleship, and that was not fun. I just got to see a magic trick involving my health disappearing. Let me just say I was not very enthused that happened.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna put me into full sail and we's gonna relocate.
Oh, you have the full attention of Hanover. Translation.
Hanover I was expecting to become target of.
Translation. You have the full attention of a super ship, and you're tier 8. AKA, run.
Luckily, despite him being a super ship, right now his shells are doing anything but hitting where they're supposed to be, so I'm okay so far.
German super ship, so she's not super accurate. But trust
Just
me,
say this stupid destroyer over here is causing as much damage.
you can you hit control and then left click on him, you'll set it your secondaries to target it. You're not the greatest of secondaries, but they'll help.
Yeah. Well, he's close enough. They ought to be able to hit him.
It's more the reload. Also, be wary. There might be torpedoes going out.
Yeah.
He stopped shooting for a moment. Yep, there they are.
Fuck. There ain't no way I'm dodging those.
Although you might, as long as you go straight, you might only catch one.
I don't think it's gonna
Oh.
matter. Because I think one will take me.
No, you were alive for that first one. The second one, I think, is what killed you there.
Well, the problem is I would have been so low if anything shot at me, I would have been dead.
Yeah, but you can always just do the panic option. Prepare, heal, and
I didn't have. I had already had to do those thanks to the battleship.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
repair. Are you repairing when you only have one fire?
No, I usually wait till I got 2 or 3. I had
Yeah.
2 or 3 thanks to Mr. Destroyer, I believe.
This should get me a half decent bit of XP.
5 минут до конца боя.
I figured we were gonna win because we had decent teammates. I was not positioned well.
Yeah, neither was I.
19,000, almost 20,000. All right, you know what? Screw this. I'm not doing another match for finishing it off. 1,000 XP for
Yeah.
we're just doing Petro research. Yes. Without a commander. Yeah. So you can do. This is not something I recommend unless you like have a ship that you really want to get a 10 pointer. Don't have any 10. You can do senior command course, which makes a 10 pointer, but it's 1,500, which is like $5, I think. Not really worth it.
Yeah.
Ouch goes my bank account.
Always does.
Yeah, let's see how much the equipment. Well, actually, I need to do it the normal or the effective.
How many containers do you usually have when you open them?
Normally I open them as soon as I get them, but I've started doing what Epic does and holds off for a bit.
I was gonna say I have 107 of them right now. Apparently, I forgot about that button for a few days.
You forgot to be cleaning them, I think. You're doing
No,
that.
claimed. I have 107 containers to open.
Ouch. Painful.
Okay, what all did I get? 2 days premium, 8,900 coal, bunch of plus percentages. Camouflage, 10,000 free XP. Whatever that thing is. Decals, signals. A little bit of everything.
You can't run a match while I use the Petro, can you?
Probably not. If it's high enough tier that I can't go, then I'm just gonna close the game. I've had enough for now. Anyway.
You're a tier 8. You're not able to. So, we'll do one more match for stream. You're welcome to stay, obviously.
Yeah, I'll stay and watch, but I'm gonna close the game.
I'm gonna take her out for a match. And then promptly, money. That is the next step we're doing, Epic. It's I went from 30 million down to 6 mil.
Sir, you're broke. What inspired you to open a second boat right next to the original? Money.
No, that's lack thereof money. Sorry, I don't think this thing is doing what Mr. Krabs does. I get the joke.
If you look at his economy most of the time, I'm not sure how he makes any money.
True. He probably just bribes
I think it's embezzlement.
I was gonna say he probably just bribes the government with burgers.
Embezzlement. I'm not sure how you embezzle from your own company, especially when it's that small. Because there's no board of directors to. Yeah, I don't know if you can embezzle from the company that small when you own it.
You technically can. You take money out and don't tell anyone.
Yeah, but when you're the only one that's in charge of finances, it.
Squidward's technically part of finances.
Being a cashier doesn't count for this.
Okay, what's my reload? My reload is 14 seconds. Okay, that's not terrible. They actually recommended I go for range on my build, so I was like, you know what? Fine, let's see. I mean, Petro firing at 21 kilometers is kind of terrifying.
Силы противника на горизонте.
8-second reload to get my HE shells out is also kind of terrifying.
That's nice and quick.
Nice and missed.
Doesn't matter how fast your shells reload if they don't hit anything.
Attention, captains. San Diego must approach the island before it can be secured.
There we go. I'm hoping Petro makes some decent money. So that's the problem with tier 10s. They don't really make money. Unless you have the bonus packages on them. And even then, if you're not doing great, you don't. But Petro feels like she might be one who does. Because she's also a cruiser.
what do you gotta have to make money then? Like a tier 7, tier 8 premium?
Tier 9, ideally, but a tier 8 will be fine enough. That's why I got you the Alabama. It's like, it's not the greatest, but at least it's something and it makes you money.
Yeah.
Oh! Yeah, so I need to start getting to that mindset too, is just play the ships I want and just grind money. Because there's ships I want to play, but I never touch because they don't make money.
Yeah.
But if I get a couple good premiums, like Pommern, which is really how you should set up first, is focus a couple good money grinding premiums and then use your resources for getting another like different play style or something. I did not do this. I went for the GK, which, don't get me wrong, the GK is not terrible, but it's not Pommern.
Yeah.
GK should have been like at minimum my third ever coal item if I was to do this smartly. Because what I should have done is go for Pommern and then go for Lucians. But that 360 turret is kind of disgusting because I can have my guns all on target pretty darn quickly. Cruiser. I mean, she has decent fire rate, so shouldn't be terrible for money making. That's one thing too, is the better fire rate and the ones that do the more damage tend to make money.
Yeah.
That's why Libertad can do okay.
Торпеды слева по борту. Вижу противника. Запрашиваю поддержку.
Союзники, передаю координаты важной цели.
Now I'm trying to angle my armor, 'cause I'm pretty sure Petro can do the funny. Then she's got an icebreaker bow, I'm pretty sure. Which that's gonna make this battleship really hate life. Hey, Epic, was I correct in that Petro gets an icebreaker? I don't remember. There's also the fact of you make more money by percentage based.
Yeah.
So always hitting destroyers or cruisers that you chunk like 20% off of their total health kind of makes money making really insane.
Вражеские СМИ...
It's why Zuma is kind of liked so much. She can chunk people pretty hard for her HE. Oh yeah, the front turrets are definitely 360 because look what they're doing.
Oh yeah.
That's an interesting way of deciding to get the guns on target, but whatever.
Works, don't it?
Hey yo. Oh,
What the hell was that for?
getting shot by a.
Пожарная тревога. Неполадки устранены.
Might be better to fire H get him right now.
Пожарная тревога. Неполадки устранены. Пожарная тревога. Торпеда прямо по курсу. Пожарная тревога.
Yeah, that Megami made a terrible mistake.
Крейсер противника уничтожен. Неполадки
Like, why did he think that was gonna work for him? Look at me, I'm gonna give my side to the Petro. That's gonna end well for me. Ah, yes. Yeah. I can't turn in time.
That'll happen.
183,000. No, that's not bad for my first ever match with Petro. And getting used to the fact that I have 360 turrets, that really throws me off. I really think they should give the line a couple other ships that 360 so you can them. Like, even if it's just one of them, your brain has to work differently. But the fact that it goes
Yeah.
from none of them do it to all of them do it now, like, what? Throws my brain off. Bruh, what were you even doing there? Intentionally throwing. There's a destroyer that can clearly see torpedoes and could have slowed down as they showed up before around the island. He just sails directly in.
I mean, you'll have that.
Constant things. The funny thing is, it's not even the weekend. There should be weekend is when all the idiots come. And I mean that. You go from winning basically every match to lose, 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 maybe win. It's bad. We're gonna lose.
Yeah,
Their attack.
I'm usually better on the weekend. That used to be a knuckle on my finger. Emphasis on used to be. Like it's a graham cracker now.
Ow. There's definitely some sort of grounding issue.
Just get shocked again.
Yeah, by a part that isn't even the mic.
Ooh. Well, was it metal?
It is, but it's surrounded by non-con. I don't know how this specific little tiny part did that. That one really got me because it got
be connected somehow.
the spring. Ow, that one's doing. Oh, what the? Ah, I figured it out. Oh, kind of.
Kind of.
So one of the poles is electrified, but the pole that's connected to that one is, nor any of the other poles. So I can figure out how the one that got me the second time did it. Can't figure out how the one that got me in the armpit did the, or not the armpit, the elbow pit, I guess. Yeah, got me. I don't know what you actually call that.
That's the inside of your elbow.
Yeah, whatever. I don't know how that one got me. That one shouldn't be electric.
Elbow pit.
I need to figure out what's causing that.
Something is wrong, is what's causing that.
That fucking hurt is what it is. The other ones, it's like just a small shock. That one, like, hit. Oh, I only
Like a
made
dog.
71,000 there, and of course I lost money but we lost. So I probably would have made like 100 grand and made money. Maybe. See, that's the problem with tier 10s though. You lose money all the damn time.
Yeah.
Anyway, it hurt. God damn it. That will be all for tonight, guys. I will see if there's anyone I want to raid out, but likelihood I'm not. Tonight. When did he add? Oh,
Would you
interesting.
say that this is your most electrifying stream?
That's an argument in some ways.
I was expecting much more of a groan.
And you know what? Fine. We'll raid. It's just you and Epic, but I'll still do a raid because there is a guy who's worth watching, and he's doing World of Warships, so I'm gonna raid him anyway. Get you the drops if you haven't gotten them off of my stream yet. We'll need to set that up for you, by the way. I don't know if you have them linked, but that's how you can get some more free stuff. They're going into an ad right now, so we'll hold off and raid after that. Provided it's actually probably not gonna let me.
Let you raid or let you wait?
Let me wait because forces a cooldown, or not a cooldown, a timer,
Okay.
and his ads are a minute 30, which is the minimum you need. I hate the people who like, hey, let's do a 3 or 4 minute ads. No, you don't need that. You're also not even popular enough to really get anything off of that. You know, because what it's supposed to be is the longer the ads, the more ads that play, and you make more money. But really, all it does is inconvenient your viewers when it's that small. People will expect a lot of ads on bigger streamers, but the ones I'm talking about are like they have the bare minimum followers to gotten the ability to play ads.
Yeah.
Oh, and I think it did it. Yeah, it did it.